Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
We're getting it.
奇怪，发出错觉。
3% Z tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
你们是傻了吗？好了，也先来走学院路线了，其他先不要理他们。那我今天要干嘛？等一下，你错了。这就是规矩，记录一下。多种结局嘛，一个一个来。如果走学院路线要保3之一。奇怪，你点半天啊？好，我们今天先来走学院路线，把它解完看看。记不记得完了
Do you require additional supplies?
I'll take a look. Sure.
这个你啦，不需要。这什么东西啊？电浆枪，射速跟装填速度加强，就这样子。啊，来找阿了。插这个。下面你走到最上面吗？
哈
？Nothing to report, sir.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do
为什么不用我的名字啊？
stolen from you?
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Father. Of course. You're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
What happened? What have they done?
They are in possession of technology that does not belong to them. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hire them.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
通知铁路，通知兄弟，这不是储存线。啊，可以直接飞过去吗？直接先来这边，然后再去跳宝山。学院的眼中，合成人就是机器啊！不要人了哦！我怎么突然间有东西冲过来撞了一下？干嘛？看他怎么？哦，在这边。好，我们还要先经过。
Now this is what I'm talking about.
不要逃到前面去了，这样挡到我。为什么那只狗会躺在那边，跟智障一样？考哪一招啊？什么哪一招啊？掉了。靠！fuck， 你活死！哦，刚刚转完了。真慢。哦shit，往哪去了？KK。我既然路过了，怎么用挂那种？有很多。哎靠！妈的打到了！我靠！一点的。还有吗？哦，我看到了，炸的！是谁的门丢啊？靠！啊，算了，在哪里丢就丢了。里面很多呢，合成人的传送炸弹。哇，很多几个，很多几个，我都维斯。负责一直让他有那个什么顿点的感觉，变废物啦。
I've been waiting for you.
So, what's our situation?
I assume you've been briefed? Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Hey, I'm gonna need some of your grenades. Hand them over.
Very well. Our targets are being sheltered by a man named Stock. Limited backup will be available to us. Use these only if necessary.
And with so many civilians around, we should be extra careful, yes?
Here are the recall codes. Follow me. SRB intelligence reports indicate that the synths are being held. The mission's parameters just changed. Going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
哦，我都是绿色的，我怎么办？我攻击啦，看戏就好啦。铁路重炮。我捡，是什么？重铁路装甲图甲，等一下看看。哦，兄弟会也来啊！1打2吗？就这样子合成的，就这样子。好屁哦！奇怪，之前都没有看到这些什么铁路重炮，突然间出现。瞎了吗？用军影风啊！现在在战争呢。哦，哪有波弹枪？兄弟会也有人的东营，东营啊，传说者。这么改呀！Oh fuck！ 吃鬼造成杀价武器。哇，死掉了，被炸死。约斗都出现了，那约斗者都来，餐厅90声响。闲着没事，不要乱参与。
哎。
我来一下，好像很重，这个啊，一洗是不是啊？等级1的感觉。兄弟会装甲，我感觉兄弟比较 man 呢，就是，感觉根本是北京，真的会是被打啊。哦，没有，那合成人根本就没有被围甲的啊。对啊，差那么多。奇怪，这是2代合成人不是吗？怎么看起来好像小，好像会怕子弹一样。不是啊，为什么好像我被打到一样？又传送来了！钢铁兄弟也是很多啊。捡了你的制服，脱光光了。重机枪。哦靠！对啊，这样看起来是3方混战。你看看，他还 K 他。嗨。手上拿什么？是什么？我看他互 K 了，互 K 了，互 K 了。哎，干！你那什么枪？就是这把。哎，我不知道啊。不用打，就等他死了就好了。对我腰了，对我腰了。光辉最好，这高速步枪看起来很强，其实 你到底有没有在打？我看你一直在绕跑啊！哦，有在开炮。我捡他东西啊！是我刚刚捡的。哦，死掉了，不得。哇！不行的更屌，是不是？
Hey.
哎，他妈
Over here.
哦，今天去。跟我的比嘞，都1.9。我靠，这把好多了呢，真是太扯淡了。81、128，啊，带不动，有这么重炮，一洗，不好意思啊。是来这边捡骨的，哎，你太扯了吧！你是白痴是不是？不要打那个密西尔智障
Yes.
What this fuck？ 变种，这没什么用。
Nick.
Something I can do?
That was all I had.
All right.
Hey.
就我帮我拿一
This is
下。
my favorite part of the
哇
job.
我这边捡到一大堆有的没的，是不是开心？其实也没什么开心，就是单纯的收集癖而已。哦，是不是？这样带不动哦！靠，那个铁路的盔甲看起来好像很好，就是太重，捡一下。我们还有啊！不管了，烦死！
Good.
公主又怎样？对不对？铁路装甲涂层其实技术空间没有想象中的，还是很重啊，因为比较高，你拿起。人射击炮，瞬间爆，瞬间就死掉。这火力来讲的话，就是兄弟城市有啊。以火力来讲的话，太扯。其实他是4张还打墙壁，是不是？火力强大也不这么弄的。因为高斯步枪也是很强，是一发一发打。他马上会变吗？我只是在看戏的。放枪，核心电池，机枪我有1、2件，中呢？好，捡一下。核心，那就算了，什么都没有用。甄子弹的。有一把高斯步枪，单挑。为什么你会有2咪咪的子弹？啊，你获取人家的东西啊！
Hey.
我拿一下，捡了一大堆高斯步枪。 还有这把哦 ，fuck 太重。按掉，进装甲，简单就这样。靠！结果他们都跑去捡人家的高斯步枪，哼哈，废。
Hey.
靠！你捡这些废物干嘛？好，那就买而已。不用捡，我捡子弹就好了。去年打那么久还打不死，传说技啊！哎，不能把他打死啊！我看他身上什么东西啊？打那么久，又高斯步枪。就是哎呦，我到了！我靠！我还偷偷帮你一下。哦，过去了，过去了。过去啦！快点啦！妈的！哇，去了去了！啊，死掉了！妈的嘞！妈的！凶暴插枪。加1/4的伤害量啊，部位伤害量。这么好枪不拿？马迪。我靠！
Let's do this. I lost him.
啊，都可以了，都可以了。就一个人而已，你们打不赢他吗？可以啊，看到好废啊！
I had no choice.
不好意思啊，我现在走学院路线。哎，对付逃走。哦，我要怎么对付他们？shit， 是不是要点那个密码？有挂啦，看超废的啊！大师记的笔记。这个不要去有些东西拿来乱丢钱。每次要找很久，很低码的几率就给它掉。
Hi.
Thank you for sparing us.
Hey.
I can't believe you'd do that for us. Thank you. You've given us another chance at life.
Thank you for sparing
Excuse me.
us.
We won't forget.
不对啊，
Safe as soon as you're gone.
奇怪了，为什么会这样？靠腰啊！对付逃走的合成人，我要怎么对付？然后杀了。对啊，我记得我拿到什么东，糟糕，我忘记了。糗了，一堆酒精变这样。不是这个不行。荷兰人，自律者，笔记是什么？轮转铁管，转轮铁管，什么渣啊？靠，不能丢！神妙密码是什么？监管人很主要。没收终端机密。不能这样 ，bug。日落的笔记技术文件。这个啦。
Excuse me.
I can't believe you'd do that for us. Thank you. I can't believe you'd do that for us.
不行呢。
Thank you.
为什么？拿个笔耶。24到3血。我失败啊，不知道。妈的逼！我密码点他不鸟我，就是用代码说它就会变那个吗？变成关机状态。消失了。
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
外面是兄弟会占领，为什么不进去啊？里面的弟兄死掉了呢？人叫做杀死追猎者。 我跟8个了，那已经死掉啦。唉，算了，不捡了啦，直接冲到。奇怪了，他已经挂了啊。这很纳闷。快帮忙过来挂我前子弹就好了。都是不讲啊，我只是想要捡他的东西，对，很容易。那这被我偷给他啊！为什么要捡人家的枪啊？靠，他还是一样都捡人家的高师傅枪，高师傅我比较强。他好像不会死，刚刚 bug 啦，这刚刚死掉的呢。哦，激怒的土制自动步枪是 AK 是不是啊？7.62没有这个子弹，不叫，好捡一捡，捡一捡。哇！直接爆！2个核心，这些枪不捡。
Whatever you need. Bunker Hill is ours.
我刚他妈 bug 啦！刚智障残血，卡我！
Just happened. Over here!
变敌人了。
Yahoo? Did you eat?
都去过。
Get up! Get up! Hey, what's the plan?
哎，等一下。
What I've got.
对付逃走，然后嘞
You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
B257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest. All right, Synth.
Please.
Z322, initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. Here they are. Issue the reset codes and we'll relay back to the Institute. Time is critical. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return, and good work.
那小，然后嘞，你刚刚是卡 bug 没有错，我点他们都不会动，只会说谢谢，我自由了，妈了个逼！我没有说放他们走。大家，废墟庄跟复兴站交谈，等我继续这样，丢枪。你干嘛？靠！我脸又变黑了，又来了，又是 bug。算了，这是什么 bug？ 为什么他们脸会黑成这样？
Hey.
You say the word.
直接变黑脸。
Hey there.
Can I help you with something?
That was all.
Not a problem. Let us continue our journeys.
干嘛？你干嘛站那个姿势啊？
Last time we talked, I hope I didn't bore you to death by dumping my life story on you.
进去，丢进去。对，不要烦我啦！很小力。
Hey.
Come on, here insect. Here's what I've got.
你拿住。
Prepared for them. Future. Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound
less air if you stick around here.
Say we get out of here.
Too much radiation too quickly can prove fatal. Caution.
安呐，
Heads up.
Need something?
变种克星冲锋枪。
Jackson assured I was well built for.
漏了进去，别漏。
Travel. His modifications will be added.
这样就有了吧？记得这一个，理工学院，联邦理工废墟。啊，任务完成，什么东西啊？自卫成功。 根本不要鸟他，动不动就要我去当那么傻，很闲是不是？学院就是联邦理工。 我把它录了，靠腰，什么小？我的感觉怎么好像在绕圈圈呢？有啊，这么改啊？要单调回解。哦，这里。我刚才设计的呢？啊，这个逼呀！What the fuck？ 这边。I think so。还是走这条咯。 记得了，那一条路可以走。好啦，那个 BB 弹， 一片雾茫茫的，在这边干嘛？吸新鲜的空气啊！啊
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since
事
the
实上，
day
干嘛带
they
他来
brought
这
me
里？
here.
都没有。
I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always
联邦
known.
已经死了。
The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only
Nago.
hope for humanity lies below.
Some air fresheners, a new coat of paint, and it'll all be good as new.
If only it were that simple. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this
废土终生。
wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA.
咦？
But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me.
Yeah.
To infiltrate the Institute
学你会灭
itself. Extraordinary.
Your unconditional love is overwhelming. I think I need a moment.
I can accept that you're offended. You must understand, though. I have had no love to feel. We have been strangers until now.
Yes,
you and
正常
I.
啊。
Certainly, it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen.
但是你也不用对我说抱歉，因为我也不会对你说抱歉。
I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Well, here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so.
你
There are
确
greater things
定
to？ come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
What do you mean, the synths will be repurposed?
Modifications will be made to correct the defects in their programming, and they'll be assigned to new duties within the Institute. Not the first or last time it will happen. The railroad
干嘛
remains
这么
an
麻烦？
annoyance,
不要把它用成这
of
么搞
course,
纲嘛。
but they'll be done
那
with
第二代
as
好好的不
necessary.
用，用到第三
And
代
you,
去，
well,
然后你缺陷一大
you've
堆。
passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to
500个
be
瓶
more
盖
involved in the future
不是好
of the
棒棒？
Institute. I'd
不然
like
片
you
很
to
多吗？
join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be
天哪
waiting. I've
学院
seen
也是很穷啊，
it's time to go back
那
in.
么废啊！
Heads up.
Do you need something from me?
Hey there.
What shall we
为什么一直
discuss?
战胜这种姿势呢？
Your thoughts?
The FEV virus is a virtual miracle to transform base Homo sapiens into something so
在训话是不是？
rigorous. Amazing.
Nothing else I needed.
As you wish.
然后嘞，出席部长会议，哦，要进去啊。 好吧，我点错了，球，你这个才对。我的眼睛。
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Eh, 把这放在身上。把你弹药给我拿出来。哪里他？该死！上面开会了是不是？哎。
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important.
怎么要把我介绍给他们知道吗？
I'm not even doing anything.
诶，你有病吗？这一定都是做亏心事才会这样讲。哎。
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable
breach.
Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end,
sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now,
没什么好说的。
there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Please,
be serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
对，他是因为他快死了，所以才要。
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that
就
matters
才把我叫出来，是不是？把主角叫出来。
It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. If the Institute cannot
你爸
survive
不是
without
学者。
the Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
哪里？
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly
不需要
capable
干涉
of
就能
functioning
各
without
善其
intervention.
职。
Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
那一代的他也可以做工作做得好好的啊。妈弄什么三代的，弄到自己麻烦死。
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
闭嘴。
Allie.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
I need some details here. I have no idea what I'm getting into.
Of course, that's why we're talking. Otherwise, you'd be up top already. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-warning. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
What's a beryllium agitator?
The details would be lost on you. No offense. The point is,
你
it'll
你
allow
要
us to
跟我
boost the
讲是
reactor's
什么
power
东
and
西，
get
大概
it
长什么
running
样
sooner
子，
than
不然我怎么
planned.
拿？
You just keep me safe. I'll
哦，
operate the
你
agitator.
早说嘛。
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's
Anna,
no other
Anna.
option. But here we are, with our options dwindling
그냥
quickly.
시켜가네.
Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this.
真的很怕就不要
Word
上
is
去
that
啦
the。Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
看起来 其实学院都一堆自私的废物，真是。然后嘞，上面要往上走，搞不懂。
So you'll be the new director, huh? Father always did like to challenge our assumptions.
羡慕吗？这样。Oh fuck. 哦，无人机。
Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
我也不了解。
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
但会有这么多的麻烦事，为什么还要用他们呢？表示是有缺陷的。
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
对，在下面呢。我这样是往上啊。还敢丢？哦，对哦，对哦，然后指针又变上面了。钢铁兄弟会点使用起重机啦，就是走学路线的。下次再走钢铁兄弟吧。
Brotherhood sure is here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Oh, my. Well,
wasn't expecting this. I guess it's nice to see some of our older models useful to you.
昨晚在讲什么废话？躲起来就好，你不要出现，靠我！手压网，狙下去，好，狙下去，我靠！哦，快跑快跑！拖来。这里面，要来吧？我等下。
Need to find a card.
找了张卡。哦。说他为什么不鸟我？
Calm down, Noel. You knew that this was coming. I don't understand why you're acting this way. Don't tell me to calm down, Carl. When we started designing the beryllium agitator, you said it would be for the benefit of mankind. Instead, I find out that you have been planning on turning it over to the military all along. You lied to me.
Don't give me that high and mighty attitude. Have you picked up a newspaper lately? There's a war going on out there, Doctor. And if our side's going to win, it needs all the help it can get.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Since
什
when
么时候科学也开始用我立场？
taking sides? What did they promise you, Carl? Money? Political favors? A goddamn medal?
That's enough. Like it or not, when the testing
寄到
cycle
华
is
盛顿，
completed, I'm crating up the agitator
一定是
and
没有
sending
寄
it
出
off
去
to。Washington.
Got it. Got it.
找到了，那就找到了。哪一招啊？
Going down.
不要跟我说等一下按一下他，要跟他一起来，我会吐血。靠，好像是游标还一直指着上面，我天哪！我累了。没有，他又出现了。玉男，你在那边干嘛？
That must have been nothing.
Secure the 直接丢的，想跑。
Has been dispatched.
Movement detected. Curious.
"就偏你头。哦，没有了，救命！
Dangerous. Come back this time. Vigorous.
Now!
哪里呀、炸掉管！哦，干棒，很棒！
It's clever.
你以为？
Taking damage! Stop!
By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
Someone!
历史年。
Continuous hostilities is not advised. Honor and silence.
原子弹，原子弹！靠，这合成是来打赛的吗？一下都倒了、钥匙。
That's it.
做东西的营救序，地震当机上线了。石墨防护怎样？不会了。那只有做牛做马3个年头，不会费吹灰之力就有进来。这个回复他。真香，没事。
That should do it. Elevator ought to have power again.
然后嘞？对，可以继续搭了吗？哎。
Going down.
For the Brotherhood.
枪手哦，怎么有枪手？哎，换居里啊，这个换那个派回来，来一招啊！哦。哦，枪手都死掉了。 哦，别分裂。是啊，现在嘞，我们一直叫我往下走啊。
Who's out there? Been hearing things. Intruder alert.
他妈，谁拿手榴弹？好险，他跟罗兹一样。
Wait, what was that?
Oh, it is rank in here.
Target located. Taking damage. Regroup.
Please, die in time. It's here.
I'm hit.
哇！断。
Taking fire. Not gonna make it.
有一个骑士。啊！摔死了。 Good luck. Nani? 为什么他尼克怎么走那个姿势啊？他又有问题。 你不要卡我！
Something's out there. Over here! Over here! Brother, no!
然后后面的被波及到炸死，很像是。 哪一招啊？靠，生气啊！核弹，终于正常。我不知道是不是这边啊，可是它游标一直指下面，我搞不懂。还是一样叫我往下走啊！
Who killed the lights?
我开啦！靠，是只这样绕一圈而已，东西啊！ 啊，不管了，先反正要往下走吧。有战车碾过吗？还是哦。然后我会摔死。不管是那边啊。啊，不要卡我了，算了。 哦，这边对，这哪一招啊？哎，派普人不见了。哦，瞬间移动啊！
There's the reactor. Not a bad piece of work.
以他的时代做的不错，笑，你都做不出来了，你还说还很屌。哦。 不相信，那么快、啊！不要启动头，不要启动，走。
Seems awfully quiet around here.
哎，他是给我关起来了吗？哎呦，为什么会有活生化防护衣？去他！靠，刚刚真是关门。动正常吧。灾厄之刃，红沙喜，就是一些他们过往的一些事情。不是什么重点。
Guess they weren't so good at mitigating radiation back in those days.
Wanna get out of here? Now cycling airlock. Please wait.
小事，啊，啃康福你。哎，我的康福你怎么见了？
Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
我操，不行，他会死掉。账面。 很多消防员抗服你，靠妈的！哇！ 搞没呢？
Please wait. I gotta lower the dosage. Decontamination complete.
所以那件衣服应该就是要进来的时候穿的。 家，会给你，这 OK 你，游戏过，好了呗。哦，真是。哪里呀？还有吗？没了吧？ 靠，啊还有啊，怎么出来了？你不是不别让他们出来吗？等一下，等他。去他。 上去。 OK, finally， 自动防护系统。所以嘞，怎么会跑这个字啊？现在嘞，就离开啊。
Dr. Fillmore.
Well, isn't this fun?
啊 ？What the fuck？ 你不是很怕死吗？没有说很好玩。走了。
These guys just don't know when they're beaten, do they?
Indeed, they are vexingly tenacious.
I'll help the synths buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
就凭你，你在开玩笑吗？
Right here.
Attacking enemy.
乱到看不到敌人。装甲装 OK。还有。哎，传说。 奇怪，刚刚看到什么传说？哦，原来是。
Anything useful?
没有，只是捡子弹而已，你们不要紧张。人。哎，强诺，他对话。哎。
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back. Without access to bioscience, how are we going to eat?
Father has always been a little unpredictable.
先进系统里面。
All maintenance requests should be directed to the facility.
Dr. Fillmore.
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever.
过他过一辈子。
Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
看看，阳光可以让你恢复生命值。站在原地不动。要，这个人。稍微点一下。受困围城。
Holding our food supply hostage? Pigs and locusts are delusional.
No more than I expected. Interesting. You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon, yes?
我靠，在3楼，我这边听得到。
Okay. And you've been getting extra rest? Are there many more of these questions? I see. Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for now. But I haven't quite finished. I believe we're done now. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
What did you hear?
Dr. Fillmore's report was quite thorough. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth.
是那个枪是怎么回事？
It also cannot
做那步枪怎么烂得跟狗一样？
Concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Do you need more parts for the reactor? I could have gotten them while I was out.
No, this is a different matter. Hopefully one that does not put anyone at risk. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
What do you mean by that? What's happened?
Well, while you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called Fallout, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
They'll listen to me. I'll figure something out. You can consider this handled.
Believe me, I already do.
分家，又怎么回事？认真，这个。
Good evening.
就近嘛，看看是怎么回事。
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me. Now open this door. What's the use? For what it's worth, I think you're a fine choice to take Father's place.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Loken. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort. Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Huh?
Hello? By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed. I am hit.
为什么你这个不是2代的吗？为什么不写
Primary sensor critically damaged. Aren't you sure you want to do that?
你有病吗？还呛我，找死！回家。嘿嘿。往有防护的地方走就对了。这边吗？
I thought I heard something.
哎，可以了，可以了。先看一下魅力。还有没有？看有没有什么加魅力的，全力再点下去。这里。没了，变成智障脸。21了。
Dr. Higgs, if you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
哎
I know you're angry, but there's a better way to handle this.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested that we do things differently here, but nobody listens. Let's see if anyone can afford to ignore me now.
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
I'm under no illusion that this will be easy.
Your determination is admirable, if misguided. The truth is simply this. You have no idea what it means to be the director of the Institute.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of
哎
faith.
哪里呀？没看到人啊？
Very well then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
Since abort command override and resume normal function.
哎，这在对嘛？我活了对魅力有差哎。哎，你是不要过呀？啊？哪一招
？Would need the key.
Receiving unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Lawrence.
Spend enough time here, and you'll be sick to death of the word
你懂的，我也懂。没有人在意这都好真的。
I honestly thought Dr. Lee or Dr. Holdren would be appointed to succeed Father.
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm just glad they listened to reason.
Indeed. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
There's no need to drag this out. I believe they learned their lesson.
Your compassion and understanding speak well of you. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
又是瓶盖吗？哦，药品。啊，我好像变得很奇怪。医生呢？奇怪，我脸变成智障的，怪小。抵达指定的房子。来的。
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise.
正需要后援。
These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help.
Can you bring me up to speed on the situation?
Commonwealth, he managed to fire off a flare gun, got our attention, and we got up here as quick as we could. Now they're trapped inside. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure them out here, since it'd be easier to kill them. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place. That makes sense, right? So...
No one is gonna do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're gonna take that poor guy wherever it is they go. And we'll have failed. Again. Are you gonna order the attack or not?
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? Can't wait to hear this. Explain to me how this is a misunderstanding.
You don't have all the information. I do. And I'm telling you, this isn't what it looks like. That man's not in danger.
Do not let this become a tragedy.
You'd better be right. If you're not, that man's life is on your head. I'll have my men stand down. But you'd better get in there and make sure you're right. Thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Everything's taken care of. You're safe.
Good. Good. was bad enough that Wallace started giving us trouble. But then he called in those savages.
The Minutemen were only doing what they felt was right.
Well, from here it looked like they were...
他们就只是想杀人。
And if you hadn't arrived, I think they might have gotten it. Can we just get on with this, please? I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
If he's really important to the Institute, then it's worth it.
You're right, I suppose.
This is also distasteful.
I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him,
监视他好几年了。
probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material.
那科学情报看看他有多厉害。
You know, testing him to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
No argument from me. Let's go.
Right. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
No problem. I'm sure I can get him to see reason.
I hope so. We really need him.
有人卖你无聊时间呢。
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Please, try and relax. I know this is an unusual situation.
No! You're here to kidnap me. That's what you people do, isn't it? If you even are people. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good.
Okay, good?
Fine. I'll go.
Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
哎，他还是没有出来啊！不笑。启动。
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, General.
Hey.
Hello, sir.
他突然变一般的 NPC 了。然后嘞，启动。要启动的吗？有电力吗？第3集。这是说的我也不知道。
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up
J522
and I can't seem to find him.
Did you check robotics? He was probably scheduled for routine maintenance. I wouldn't worry about it.
I thought so too, but he wasn't in the log and everyone I've asked hasn't seen him. He's never just missed a shift.
We are honored to welcome you here.
It's like he just disappeared. It doesn't feel right.
Shh. Keep your voice down. You know what happens if they hear you talking like this. They'll wipe you. I suggest you keep this to yourself.
What if something's wrong? Look around. Courser patrols have doubled. Synths are being wiped more frequently. Something is going on.
I don't want to hear anymore. Do whatever you want. Just leave me out of it.
Good evening.
Just as you gave life to Father,
就是坏掉了而已
you
嘛
gave。life to many of
讲
us.
什么啊？搞不懂了。人也是会破杯的。靠，上去。上面。
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia is a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the facilities.
哎，缺牙真小。嗯？对，从这边跳下去的哈。
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings.
没有效率的地
Yet
方。
he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans.
宣布学院的存在。
Be the one to do it.
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
父亲大人的父亲。
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here. And we are.
Nani?
Here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your
日常生，卑贱的生命，无用的挣扎。啊，我也感觉日常生。
We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in dire consequences. Rest easy. Know that the future is looking bright, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it.
Huh?
How would you feel about making a
What the
little
fuck?
trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase. Though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
重新设定发信器，反正直接飞过去就对啦。钻石城市机。机器人专家。
again?
东西。
Time to dance.
Someone present.
智障什么蛙哥？宝哥在哪里？在哪里啊？设定发信息在哪？
Diamond City, we sell everything. Stim packs.
好，我讲
Let's
干
see
话
what you got.
然后捡的乐色给你，卖给你。262，对啊，跑本垒板去。哦，为什么合成挂了？怎么会这么逊呢？ 对啊，对。Diamond City.
Haven't forgotten what you've done for me.
Travis.
Hey,
Things with Scarlet didn't really work out, but that's fine. Oh, hey, how are you?
然后嘞。
Let's try this.
不是。
Maybe this goes here?
I think the radio sounds better these
3个
days.
啦。
I'm not getting
无线
nearly
电
as
中
many
队插
complaints.
槽。我买个哪一个？
Alright, in you go.
这边呢？ 然后嘞
I haven't forgotten what you've done for me.
Hey, Travis.
You think the radio sounds better these days? I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
你不要搞尬今天吗？丸子吗？按钮。额度。哦，看这边呐，靠。
How are you?
Travis.
Oh, hey. How are you?
就这样，你就直接这么哈，这 How are you？ 所以就 OK 了。机器。 我的眼睛。这边了，先进步。
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
跑这种地方来。 这里。用保险丝。
I think an outside perspective is just what we need in our next director.
The synths are treating you well.
上面，哪里个？这些人都在这边。
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish, and we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
这个吗？哎，奇怪。
Son,
our advances will in time change the world.
靠腰啊，回去啊。哦，放东西啦。东西啊。
After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
Oh.
Now that the reactor works, what's
所以
next
说
for
还
the
有上
Institute?
自己建的啦，然后他们只是上缺了一些重要的零件。
The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as director.
那你？居然是我！这么快就跑光光啊！哦，都在这边。
I suppose I'll never be trusted again.
冷静点，你偏激而已。
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me.
奇怪，你发很大，快点啊！点不了啊。
I have to admit, the third-generation sensor is...
Child synth prototype may truly be the key to our future.
你在开玩笑吧？天哪！位置啊！位置让我坐一下。
Father has always been a little unpredictable. I suppose his
把他们
choice
走
of
太慢了。
successor shouldn't surprise me.
这 30上层。哎。绕圈圈呢。
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
My compliments on
May I be
getting
the first to welcome you,
B592
sir.
back to us
We're
so
looking
quickly.
forward to working with you.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life. It's a great accomplishment.
Yes, but it's not just that. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
If this has to happen, we keep the violence to a minimum. We're not out to destroy the Commonwealth.
Of course. It was never the intention to cause more harm than is necessary. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
I've seen enough to know that weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The advanced systems folks will get to work immediately. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I really thought to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
To be frank, I don't agree with Father's decision, but I'll accept it.
啊，就这样结束了。终点站。
We're making real progress, thanks to you.
哦，这样子也会摔伤啊。
I'm trying to learn chess. The computer always beats me.
哦，他在里面呢。该不会就一直在里面不出来吧？奇怪，为什么有目标在这边？哦，他出来了。
There you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
How long has this been coming? When did they decide on this course of action?
The arrival of the Brotherhood's airship was the final straw. Really. There's just too much at stake. You can't afford to lose it all.
You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
Does it matter? What are you getting at?
I think it's obvious.
For the Institute's position in the Commonwealth to be secure, the railroad must be eliminated. Completely. As our primary above-ground operative and someone who has had previous contact with the railroad, you are in the best position to carry this out. So what I'm getting at, simply, is this. Are you willing to destroy them?
赶鸭子上架。
There has to be another solution here. Something less violent.
I'm afraid the time for hesitation has passed. We must act decisively, and we must act now. Will you do it?
I can take care of them.
Good. Good. I don't enjoy asking you to put yourself in harm's way, but this is so important.
杀死 Desdemona。怎么杀？直接进去杀。
Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. You must feel justifiably proud of what your Minutemen have achieved in such a short time. Eventually, the Minutemen will devise their own plan to deal with the Institute. But I doubt your soldiers will place any priority on rescuing the synths inside. I'm counting on you being as passionate about freeing synths as we are. Please, work with us and...
I don't know.
Take your time. Think it over.
有时候挂掉你的人已经傻了吗？而且，完全没反应啊！这哪一招啊？这哪一招啊？为什么这猴被我打到死掉啊？把它挂掉。
Oh no, you don't.
Unusual behavior.
What just happened?
Pulse and vital signs are still within acceptable parameters.
身上什么都没有。
Damn it! Where'd you go?
这正常好了，一仗。铁路总部钥匙，劳动服。哦，这是你的衣服，发光。有一滩血啊！你看到了，在这里，这干嘛？算了，不用检阅。啊？怎么铁路组织这么容易就灭掉了？
There's no need to gloat. I'm man enough to admit that I lost.
We got more than enough power thanks to the new reactor.
What the fuck?
And so, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
It needed to be done, and so it's done.
Make no mistake. It's never that easy. Not for any of us. There is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
What is it? What's this last threat?
Well, perhaps it's not that obvious after all. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them before they can destroy us.
You're right. We take the fight to them.
I'm glad you agree. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here. There are more of them out there in the world, Father. And they too will come for us.
You have something in mind if that happens.
I'd like to prevent it from happening in the first place. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
You seem pretty convinced this will work.
The Institute is nothing if not thorough. Dr. Lee should be expecting you in her lab. She can fill you in on the details. Time is of the essence.
飞船坠入。
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
你是头烧坏了吗？我不是。
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
不要跟我讲废话。
Sometimes Quentin is really mean to me, but my mom says I have to be nice sometimes.
欺负就打回去啊！所以接下来要消灭铁路啊！
Power adequate to our needs.
Dr. Lee.
What can I do for you?
Sean says it's time.
Ah, that. Well, let's get to it. Dr. Orman, over here, please. It's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that the robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
It would seem we've run out of time. Let's go. We're going to cover the basics of the operation as it stands now. Dr. Orman has done most of the prep work, so I'll let her explain.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synths. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay...
干扰他们的传送能力。
Sounds like a ground assault will be necessary then.
Maybe, but not just that. They'll be somewhat prepared for it. So the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you in to a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
We'll have the element of surprise, if nothing else.
Exactly. You'll have surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. For every generator you take down, it means we can start relaying in synths, giving you even more of an advantage. And, oh! I almost forgot. Take these.
Oh, thanks. Grenades. Sure, I can always use grenades.
No, they're not grenades.
传送器啊。
And I haven't come up with a good name for it yet. It basically deploys a beacon marker.
Huh?
Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use. Don't go tossing them into the bay.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
I know, right?
Thanks.
I thought it was neat. But still, it's just to help. Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know the deal with that, right?
What's Liberty Prime?
Dr. Lee can give you the rundown.
Yes, well, the Brotherhood discovered him. An old pre-war military project that never saw the light of day due to power problems that couldn't be solved. With my assistance, they were able to get his reactor running and use him against their enemies.
What did you do?
I designed and oversaw the building of the reactor that ultimately solved the power problems. The point here is that in designing the power system for the robot, I had full knowledge of every onboard system. I know exactly what it is capable of, and precisely how to exploit those capabilities.
We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And, this part was my idea, uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into Liberty Prime. The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get shot, you know?
With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomping around, and he won't be taking orders. But he will have his weapons and targeting systems overridden, and he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target in the Commonwealth. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry, we'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Otherwise, they'll be waiting for you in the relay room.
Have we got a plan B?
We don't need a plan B. This will work.
没有就没有嘛，讲到干话。
No questions. Let's do this.
Very well. Good luck to you.
Surplus power should translate to
使用转送机，传送机吧。
Dr. Lee might not show it, but I can tell she's excited about it.
相当兴奋，兴奋个屌！啊，我知道，应该在那边吧。
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me.
Dr. Volkert.
All this advanced technology, and we still can't cure the common cold. I have to admit, the third generation sensor.
Remember, health and happiness go hand in hand.
传送应该。
I wasn't expecting you to let us live. That surprised me.
Lawrence,
you haven't done anything that we couldn't have done ourselves given time.
是吗？你已经挂了，先挂了吧。马上传送，秒传！我操！渗透终端机。 这看得到我。靠，按到手。 哎，你傻了吗？靠，没中啊！靠，打错人了，打不到。直接进去一靠他。靠，妈的逼呀！啊，实力等级很高，是不是？顶脖子。近点，近点。哎，等一下，等一下，我就让你疯了。糟糕！我靠腰了！妈的，天哪！怎么跟僵跟不动啊？靠，没中！对了，这个还没到，邀请他的那个火龙和核心。轰炸，是不是？先等一下，轰炸。是不是？哎，有啊。是不是被挡住了？背对我，欠杀。又一颗。就把人力吊起来，拎起来是被打，又被打，打下去了。哦，没中。哦靠，打到，然后这样子啊，一个爆。啊，对嘞。我靠！哎，你是疯啊？为什么你要在那边被打？傻蛋！ 又有了。我靠！巴拉巴这样子又有些迷影。按错了，蹲下来啦！奇怪了，哦，我这边，哦，你跑走了。就是那个射日，我靠，被炸到！哎，我天哪，妈，他这个智障跑进去了，我不知道该说什么了。找死！表示是我靠！救命！哦，照这样啊！把别人打够痛了。 妈的！就是你呀！我靠，他妈的，好痛啊！是你？对了吧？奇怪，打不爆。火箭弹，电池。
Something's out there.
Intruder alert!
Returning fire. We are being shot at. Enemy unknown.
又有啦，臭小呢？先进去那个，不然好像打不完，一直打，一直打，一直打。应该是要先来这个。
Got it.
啊！去哪里啊？你要去哪里啊？奇怪，不是星星吗？我都没有啊，传说嘞。我靠！妈的！哦！你没有中弹，一直被人家锤跟切了。没有子弹。会写。
Enemies no longer on center. The flying vehicle! It is attacking! 吊枪！靠！妈的，你智障！ odds of your success are virtually nil.
对，哎，不要过去了啊，然后炸掉了，笨蛋！卡在这个地方了。直接用这个穿透。哦，我们真的是开火。爸，你傻了吗？虚拟冲会吃炸弹干嘛？
Shouldn't the coroner be doing that instead?
27、23，继续。
For Elder Maxon. Surprise assault. Fan out. Not like this. No.
Attacking enemy.
Weapons ready. Taking damage. Brother.
维斯尼啊，还有啦，哪边啊？不要，这样会炸伤的。为什么我砍光脚还喷血？还有嘞，上面哪里？边不是啊，30哦，对，电梯。诶，电梯。奇怪了，我的同伴怎么不见了嘞？怎么只剩距离一个？ 屁的，妈的！然后就好，拿自由至尊。为什么左鼠啊？哎 ，what the fuck？ 哎，
Nice.
差不多啦。游戏。真的嘞。
Relay complete. Virus proceeding to target.
荷兰姆。
Initiating transfer. Please defend this position.
？Fuck！ 怎么突然凯特出现了？但是，这是人了。
Hostile software detected. Communist subject.
Accessing central processor.
哎，干掉下来，完蛋！这
Offline. Recalibrating. Chinese presence detected. Aerial. communist forces cannot exceed. Initiating Directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
Time to go, sir. We're relaying to a safe location.
我都没看到，就这样才送走了。就这样子。哦，看到啊，看到说他已经坠下来了、啊，没有看到自由之盾怎么把他弄下来。
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
你要讲几次啊？才行。飞船坠落。儿子家庭故事谈话。结束了吗 ？Final 了吗？还有民兵呢？啊，是不是要把民兵也要
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
I wouldn't be here, not for your son.
哦，そうですかね。野路，再来是兄弟会，然后换民兵吗
Hello, Sean.
哎，要睡觉吗
There you are. I've already heard the news. But of course you wouldn't be here if it weren't a success. I'm glad it worked,
我很高兴成功了。
I'm glad you're safe.
We're all safe now.
For now. Yes, but there will
他是
always
不是一
be
只眼睛
threats.
白的？
You must remain vigilant. Allie has always been loyal to the
菲摩尔
Institute.
费尔摩
And to me. You can rely on her for help. Once I'm gone,
看来是快挂了。
it's all up to you.
Isn't there some other way? Another treatment that can help you?
Nothing permanent, no. The inevitable could be delayed, but at increasingly terrible cost, I simply decided it wasn't worth it. Don't worry about me. You need to look ahead. Focus on the future. Our time together has been strange, hasn't it? I spent years wondering what you were like. Thinking about all we missed out on. I want you to know that
过时光，什么小时光？
I'm grateful for the time we've had.
I'm glad I found you.
As am I. Thank you. Father, you've helped a boy achieve his dreams. I think I'd like to sleep now.
I've lost Sean. All over
学院路线结束。
I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant. And the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in.
掠夺者吧。
The Commonwealth. My home.
超变。
Ripped apart and put back together. I thought, I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
字幕怎么没有对上？东西啊，很奇怪的声音。
Useless.
这是什么？在哪里啊？
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
OK.
Requisition clearance granted.
学院路线结束了。
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
I know this is a difficult time, but you're the director now. It's time for you to lead us.
Excuse
Don't tell me.
Allie.
He's gone, isn't he? I'm very sorry. I know this must be difficult for you.
Thank you. That's kind of you.
I'm certainly happy to do whatever I can to help going forward. Obviously, the director's quarters are now yours. I'll see to it that requisitions is restocked and have them add in some additional items to be used at your discretion. Some of the divisions may still need your help. Consider checking in with them. Good luck, Director.
没了吧？为什么是这种奇怪的配乐
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia are quite a handful.
Huh? 我写信带去危机了，我还没给他。OK。啊，学院路线结束就这样子啊。今天玩到这里了，先来准备吃饭。各位拜拜。下次就铁路看看啊，不知道兄弟会，还是说先走铁路路线啊 ？OK， 拜拜啦。